So I think this is the only recording that I'm going to make where somebody actually told me to talk about it, because that's not what this is about for me. These recordings are meant to be conversations that I have out loud with myself, when I'm alone in my room, or when I'm in the bathtub, or when I get a moment to myself. These conversations that I share publicly, it's really just to get it out of me. It's stuff that goes through my head that I feel I can't talk about publicly, but this is a way for me to trick myself into doing it, trick myself into believing that nobody is going to listen to any of this. So it takes quite a bit of the fear out of me vulnerably sharing a lot of these things. And that's what this is about for me. But a really, really good friend of mine, Amanda, she's consistently in my corner. No matter what I create, she's always there, cheering me on and really gassing me up, and making me feel good about my creations, even if they are stupid. But anyway, she thought, actually, let me just say what she said to me in a message, because I've been putting out all of this croissant girl era stuff, and the way that even came about, I feel I've processed this out multiple times probably on these recordings, but it's really as simple as I love croissants. I love the French, I love France. And I love the coquette stuff. I love the pinks, and I love all of the cute bows. All of that's on trend right now, and I love this trend. And I love croissants, and I just started saying one day I'm in my croissant girl era. And that's really how it started. I don't know why I started saying it. I don't know why all of a sudden I just became fucking obsessed with croissants. It's not new. It's kind of I've always eaten croissants because I love bread. So it's I don't know. That's all I can say is I just don't know. It just popped in my head one day and never left. And now here we are. I've created all sorts of things with croissant girl era. And anyways, long story long, Amanda, she's been really supporting me. She comments on everything, which makes me feel so good, because once again, I'm on this podcast, nobody cares, because a lot of times when I create things, I just really feel nobody gives a shit, because that's what reality shows to me. Yes, I'm a very spiritual and out there kind of fucking person, but I'm also 2 feet firmly planted on this material earth plane kind of person sometimes too. Okay, I'm a Capricorn in Venus, if that tells you anything at all. But, I really just feel, I really feel nobody fucking cares. I can't tell you how many things I've created in my 37, almost 38 years, where it's I have the same handful of people that support it, which, by the way, I'm so fucking grateful for. I'm getting chills. I don't think I'll ever be able to express my gratitude for those people that have consistently supported me for so long, and that no matter how ridiculous my creations are, always support me. It's literally probably less than a handful of you. And I thank you greatly, because without you, I probably would have quit. I probably would have quit by now. But anyways, just nobody fucking cares. And that's just what is reflected back to me. It's smack dab in my face. No, I'm not delusional. Yes, I fucking see it. But there's just something in me, I think, that just, I don't know. Like, I sit here and say I would give up. But honestly, I don't know if that's even true. Because it's like, there's something in me that just, even when I get in those really down in the dumps of just like wanting to give up, because I feel like nobody gives a shit about what I'm doing and what I'm putting out there. They don't even care to even ask me about it. They don't even care to like understand me. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't know what, I don't know. I don't know what people think. And I probably shouldn't care, but I do. Because I'm fucking human, I suppose. At least for now. Oh, God damn it. Like, I feel like fucking Eeyore. Like, whoop, 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 whoop. But fuck, like, this is how I fucking feel. It just is what it is. But I keep getting off track. But, like, anyways, Amanda. One of my supporters. One of my friends. One of my biggest cheerleaders. She reached out to me in my inbox. I reached out to her. Like, I send her, like, things. Like, I send her, like, what I'm doing and show her before I, like, publicly post about it. Because I just love sharing things with her. But, anyways. I sent her the Croissant Girl era candles. And she came back and she said, I freaking love this, and I love how much fun you're having with it too. I bet if you talked about what it means, you'd start a freaking movement. Move over, soft girl era. And of course, like, I have a lot of resistance to that. Because number one, I don't like feeling directed in any way. I don't like feeling, like being told what to do, which, I mean, that's not what she was doing, but it's like, I don't know. I like the ideas that I have and the things that I do to be as organic and as possible and as, like, true to me. Like, I want them to, like, just come naturally to me versus, like, somebody telling me and directing me with, like, what to do next or what to create next or, things like that. But something about this one was a little different, and I'm like, and even though I had resistance to it, because, like, I'm not going to lie, like, my first initial thought was, why? Like, if people were actually curious about it and wanted to know what it was, then they can fucking reach out to me and ask me. Even though it's like, I think I know that that's not going to happen because people are people. And for whatever reason, they don't. I don't know. But that was my initial thought. But, and I've already talked about where it came from, like, a few minutes ago. Like, it's literally that simple. But I know where she's getting at because her and I had this conversation the other day. Like, we were wondering, like, because the croissant shit just came out of nowhere from me. And it just stuck with me. So we decided to, like, dive into, like, well, what's the spiritual meaning of the croissant? Maybe that will give us some insight, or give me some insight as to maybe my why for this. Where it's maybe coming from, like, is the universe trying to send me a message with this? What is it? Or does it not mean anything? Well, and it was very interesting as to what I found when I did a simple Google search. I just Googled the croissant spiritual meaning. And of course, it did not disappoint. So for the croissant, I'm just going to read it to you. because I did not come up with this, but it resonates. So the croissant in a spiritual context can symbolize prosperity, abundance, and the celebration of small victories due to its association with the crescent moon, which represents new beginnings and growth. And the croissant's rich, layered appearance is often linked to the idea of multiple blessings or levels of achievement. The story of its origin in Vienna, where it is said to commemorate a victory against the Ottoman Turks, further strengthens this meaning of triumph and resilience. So as you can see, after everything that I've said and probably everything that I've been processing and talking about over these past few episodes, recordings that I've posted, you can see why the croissant has come to me and revealed itself to me, because this is the message. And this is something that I'm really taking to heart, because not gonna lie, I'm having a very hard time. This year has been very difficult for me mentally. Now, and not only because, I had a baby, but just everything I think that's come along with it, I don't share this publicly ever, because I feel like people would just eat it up, because I feel like this is just how I feel. I don't know if it's true, but I just feel like so many people out there are just waiting to see me fail. And maybe that's the only reason why they follow me, is just to see me fail so that they can feel better about themselves. I mean, I don't know. That's how I feel. Don't know if it's true. But these are the thoughts that run through my mind. And so I will never, ever, share those things publicly. And so, now I'm going to share it, and because I'm, tricking myself, guys. Nobody's going to listen to this shit anyways. So what does it really matter if I share it or not? But, I'm really struggling. I feel like such a loser. I feel like such a failure. I feel like everything I do is just stupid and meaningless, and I don't know, maybe I'm actually depressed and don't know it. I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. My hormones have been nuts since I gave birth to him. This one was the biggest struggle mentally, for sure. This birth and that whole process. This one really took a toll on my mental health. But I don't know, and I think I just find myself just so consistently disappointed with the lack of support. I don't know. It's I just go through these moments where I'm just I deserve better than this. I deserve so much more than this. Why do people hate me? Why do people not want to support me? I mean, I don't know. I really don't. But, anyways, that's what this brings up for me is victory. The croissant is victory through all of that. I'm going to come out the other end of this, and I'm going to be blessed through this. I have this feeling that all of that is going to change. Something's going to happen that proves me wrong. Or at least, I have the hope that it will. That one day things are going to change, and I'll be supported, and I'll feel good. All feelings are just temporary anyways. I keep telling myself that. It's just temporary. Feelings change all the time. But it's all about triumph and resilience. It represents new beginnings and growth. It represents multiple blessings and levels of achievement. Prosperity, abundance, the celebration of small victories. I don't know. And I think actually like recording myself, like processing all of my like true feelings, like what I'm going through, even if nobody listens, nobody cares. This is like not even a small victory for me. Like this is a huge, huge victory to just even allow myself to just go here and then just like put it out there. Put it out there. It's like I'm so dramatic. It's almost like this feeling of like I'm putting it out there. It's like I'm walking outside my house naked for the world to just like take me and just like crucify me for like everything that I'm saying. It's like my mind just goes to like worst case scenario. Like you're going to be completely picked apart and just crucified for everything you fucking say. It's so fucking scary, but at the same time, I don't care. But anyways, let's continue. So the new beginnings, aspects of the croissant spiritual symbolism, new beginnings. The crescent moon shape is a symbol of the waxing moon, signifying a new phase or cycle starting. I'll go with that. I will take that. Divine protection. In some cultures, the crescent moon is also seen as a protective symbol, representing a watchful eye over the community. Okay, so protected. Fertility and abundance. The layering of the pastry can be interpreted as a representation of a plentiful harvest or material wealth. Please God, because I just did my taxes the other day and it was pathetic. Like, technically, I didn't even have to file. But I did anyways. I don't care. But it's terrible. Like, my income as an entrepreneur since, COVID 2020, when, like, I started doing this full time, just creating and just doing some sort of, like, entrepreneurial type of role these last few years, like, my income has consistently gotten less to the point where like this year I don't even know how I did it. I don't even know how I survived. I mean, other than like literally just like mooching off of my partner. Like, thank God he's successful on this material plane. Because, like, if it hadn't have been for him, like, I would have been completely fucked. Like, there's no way I would have even been able to take care of myself, let alone all of my children. So, I'm grateful for that. But I am so taking this croissant to heart. Please. Please. Like, I deserve a plentiful harvest of material wealth. I will have it. I do have it. It's coming. Please, please, I beg you. I will get down on my knees and beg if I have to, which is probably getting to that point. But anyways, Then the French cultural influence. As a staple of the French cuisine, the croissant can also represent the values associated with French culture, like sophistication, artistry, and indulgence. Yes, like I'm so ready. I am so ready for that shit. Like people talk about how, like consumerism is bad, like materialism, don't be so materialistic. Look, listen, I am a spirit, okay? I am a soul who normally does not have a physical body and is normally not here on the 3D plane. Okay, I'm normally wherever souls hang out, which is probably just everywhere, everything. But I'm here, okay? I have a body. I have a physical body, and I'm here on this physical material plane. And I want to be a material girl living in this material world. And yes, I'm fully aware, thank you, fully aware that I cannot take any of this with me. You can't take it with you when you die. Well, no shit. That's why I want to experience it while I'm here. Numb nuts. Like, I want to be rich as fuck. And I want to be able to buy everything that I want to fucking buy and like not fucking feel guilty and bad about it because somebody else doesn't have it. You know, like this is where like little bitch brat 𝗓𝗦 comes in, I suppose, because I feel like this is what humanity would label this thought process, I'm sure. Because, you know, it's so heavily ingrained upon us to give to others. Like, make sure you give to others before you're allowed to have anything, or before you give to yourself, or like whatever that saying is, that you have to give. It's better to give than to receive. Well, it feels real good to receive too. And I want that. You know, I feel like I do. I give all the time. It may not be financially, because quite honestly, I just don't fucking have it. But if I did, like, I would be supporting so many people. And, you know, maybe that's why I don't have it, is because, like, maybe I just, like, wouldn't even use it properly. You know, because I would just be like, oh my God, if I have the money, like, oh, let me just support this project. Like, oh, let me invest in you. Let me invest in you. Let me invest in this project. If I had it to do that, because like I know how it feels to have no one invest in you. I know how that feels and how hurtful it is when you just want to create something so fucking bad, but you don't have the resources and you can't get your hands on them, and it fucking sucks. So people like that is who I want to invest in. If I was rich, like I want to be rich as fuck. But then at the same time, like I also want to give everything that I want to me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know I can't take it with me, but that's the whole point. Like, I'm here now. You know, like, I won't be able to experience this again when I die as 𝗓𝗦. This is it. This is the only time that I have on this plane playing the role of 𝗓𝗦 Elizabeth. And I want to give her everything while I'm here. I'm going to give her everything she deserves. Wow. My thoughts even amaze and surprise me sometimes as to how they come out, but here we are. This was supposed to be something that I was informed might be a good idea to do. And it's just gone all over the place, hasn't it? It's just completely gone AWOL. But anyways, the meaning of the croissant girl era is in here somewhere. Along with apparently all this other stuff that decided to come out of me too. So, you're welcome, I suppose.